So they are the favorite, and they got the -2 on the point spread. So next game, we got Dallas versus Cincinnati, with Dallas coming in at a 3.5 point favorite. But can we just say atrocious. Talk about giving up and losing motivation midseason. I think the Bengals lost motivation last season, and they're in this kind of COVID type of mood, if you will. But what can you expect? I don't recommend really any players from either of these teams this week. I mean, maybe the one thing we can look at is the Dallas defense. They have the 4th highest rush rate. But let's be real, for the first time in 14 years, Damon, for the first time in 14 years, they got flexed out of a national televised game. And the last 2 Thanksgivings in a row they've lost.
Well, that might not be their fault. It also could be that the Bengals haven't made playoffs in 30 years. So, I mean, there's really not much to watch here. But I'll tell you what. With all that being said, I'm going to go with the Bengals.
With all that being said, this might be a random swing.
And the stars aren't even, the Bengals don't even have the stars playing. But you know what? These Cowboys, they're a mess. Yeah, that's all they can do is rush the quarterback. And the Bengals have no O-line. So you're definitely looking for a good game if you want some entertainment, especially with nothing at stake. But I can see the Cowboys. Zeke's due for at least 1 or 2 fumbles.
What happened to this team, Damon? And you know what's fun? You know what's funny too is how quiet Jerry Jones gets when the Cowboys are not doing well.
Well, I actually have Jerry Jones as the star player of that team, and obviously he doesn't play football. So, but no, going back to that team, you want to know what happened? I'll tell you what happened. If you go back on my videos and you check what happened, I said it. I said last year, every time, and the year before that, there was an O-lineman out. One O-lineman out of their dream O-line, because they really had the best O-line by far. They probably had the best O-line in decades. But as soon as one guy was out, the team had a meltdown. Like, the O-linemen were beasts, but they were literally able to beast mode, and that's what it making Zeke look good, making Dak look good.
Yep,
listen, now that, obviously they had some retirements, they had some, whatever. Obviously, they didn't have the O-line this year. Going into this year, when I heard they didn't have the O-line, I said meltdown. Meltdown for 2 reasons. Because they didn't win last year when they were missing one guy.
They completely imploded, right? Dude. Okay, so who's...
Look, let me just finish it with this. If you give me the quarterback, if you let me quarterback that team, and you give me the old O-line, I'll probably do just as good as Dak. Maybe not, but I don't think he's that good. And if you want to know what I think about Zeke, listen, Zeke, is he really a beast? He got drafted into that O-line, and Jerry Jones, he can sell ice to Eskimos. Come on, he cashed you guys up.
He got drafted into that O-line. I love it. So we have Dallas with the -3.5 favor. Who do you got with try this pick of the week on this game, Dave?
Oh, I'm going Bengals, even though Cowboys are favored. But I'm going Bengals.
Wow, he's going with the upset of the atrocious Bengals. Okay, I can dig it.
I'm ready for an upset week.
Let's go.
Wait. I'm going against everybody right there. This week, listen, when I picked Henry 2 weeks ago, parlaying that money into wild stuff. I parlayed it into the Giants last week, and look, I'm on fire.
You are on fire.
I might as well stay wild.
Yep, you might as well, and keep that